What if your suffering, your stress, your anxiety, even your identity wasn't caused by trauma, but by language? Deep in the Amazon, there's a small tribe called the Pirahã. They have no words for numbers, no past tense, no myths. They don't tell stories. They don't keep calendars. They don't even talk about tomorrow. And according to the man who lived with them for decades, they might be the happiest people on earth. Before we go deeper, meet Daniel Everett, a former Christian missionary and trained linguist. In the late 70s, he went to live with the Pirahã people to convert them to Christianity. But the longer he stayed, the more their language, lifestyle, and worldview dismantled his own.
They converted me.
Everett said. His time with the Pirahã led him to abandon both his faith and many core assumptions about language itself. What began as an evangelical mission became a philosophical and scientific awakening. Everett's work would go on to challenge theories of universal grammar and spark major debates in linguistics and anthropology. But perhaps more importantly, it gave us a glimpse into a radically different and radically peaceful way of being. The grammar of suffering. In the modern world, we live by timelines: past, future, identity, regret, goals. But what if you couldn't say, I should have, or I will? The Pirahã don't use grammatical tense. They don't even have recursive speech or thinking. You won't hear sentences like, I thought he said she might go. What they do have is something extraordinary, a language of immediacy. Instead of tense, they use evidence. He go fish, I saw. No witnessing, not worth mentioning. Everett once tried to tell them about Jesus. Their response? Did you see him? No? Then what are you talking about? This is called the immediacy of experience principle, and it changes everything. Life without abstraction. The Pirahã don't plan, don't theorize, don't philosophize. They live entirely in the here and now. There's no written language, no money, no storytelling beyond direct experience, no religious myths, and no talk of afterlife. They don't speak about things they didn't see. They don't remember things they don't feel. They don't fear things that haven't happened. And this just isn't cultural. It's linguistic. Their language prevents abstraction. They speak as they see, and once it's gone, it's gone. This reflects many of my own teachings, because what I have found again and again and again is that people are in their minds. They're thinking about things, they're conceptualizing things, they're imagining things that didn't happen, but believing them to be real or true. And this is a large part of the reason for our suffering. We don't even realize we're doing it. The mental health miracle. Daniel Everett lived with the Pirahã for years. He was sent there to convert them. Instead, they changed him.
They're the happiest people I've ever known,
Daniel said. And they had every reason not to be. Malaria, snake bites, floods. But there was no complaining, no spirals, no despair. A snapshot of their mental health revealed no evidence of suicide, no signs of addiction, no depression, anxiety, or mental illness. They have a number of protective cultural factors, like communal living, where they have constant support and shared presence. There is no hierarchy, no power stress or dominance, no money, no debt, no comparison, no written word. So no obsession with thoughts, no rumination. Simple routines. They eat, sleep, and live as needed. Their mental health isn't treated, it's protected. Are they a living case study of enlightenment? Well, they don't sit cross-legged, they don't chant, they don't read books on mindfulness, but they may be the most present-centered humans alive. Not because they transcended thought, but because they never built the mental structures that generate suffering. There's no timelines, no stories, no mental me's, no selves to protect. They're a living counterexample of the Western mind, a natural case study in non-egoic mental health. And they didn't find it, they just never left it. A final thought. What if your suffering isn't from trauma, but from grammar and language and thinking? What if the human condition our culture suffers is just a side effect of language? Follow along with me in the next few episodes as I dive deeper and deeper into the effect of language on our experience, suffering, and happiness. P.S. What if peace isn't something you achieve, but something you realize once the stories and the mind go silent?